I'm Mick Brennan, Director of the football programme here in Manchester. So far we're into week 27 on the programme here in Manchester with some really motivated and committed young players both on the pitch and in the classroom. Last week they hit a high when they won 3 games in a row, and this week they'll be focusing now on the UK football trials, which comes up next Monday. In the lead up to those trials, they'll be looking forward to a futsal session today where they can look on their quick play and their fitness, and a guest session from ex-Manchester United and South African star Quinton Fortune, who's been in a few times to share his expertise out there on the pitch. I caught up with a few of the lads this week to see how they're doing on the programme. Hey Raoul, welcome. It's your second year here on the programme. How's things going this year at the moment?
It's going pretty well. I've been injured for a little bit, but comparatively academics-wise, so I've been able to concentrate more. So I think it's going pretty well altogether.
Good. And how have you managed to get back through your injury? Have you been working with the physio on that?
Yeah. We've got a physio, Alan, and we've been. He's been away for 2 weeks, but now he's back. So he's talking to him, and he's telling me what to do. I say it, and take enough rest. So. I did play last week's game, and then I trained the whole week, so it's getting better, I guess, yeah.
Good, and so what are your plans at the end of this year, Raoul? Like you say, you've been working hard here with your academics. What are your plans?
I'm thinking about going into the January placement for the university, so probably come back the next year and play semi-pro and get a job. That's what I'm thinking for next year. I've spoken to my coach about it, Neil, and then, yeah, he's said it's a good idea, and probably do a business degree in university in coming January. So that's the plan.
Excellent. Have you managed to contact many universities to have a look at that?
I've got like I've got a list of all the universities I want to go to, and this summer when I'm back home I'd probably proceed more. But I know I've got an idea about what I want to do. So yeah.
Brilliant. Now, next week is the UK football trials. I know you've been to a couple of the sessions over last year and this year. How have you been preparing as a group and as an individual recently for those?
For example, the first few weeks when we were back for the second term of the year, the results weren't that great. But as time went by now, we've worked more as a team. So we've learned to keep more shape when playing games, for example, and I think that's helped a lot. And for the UK football trials, when we go, hopefully the coaches can see that we've improved. Our game knowledge has got better, way better, and technically we've become better too, the passing and the movement in the team. So I think that's going to help for the UK football trials when we go there. Hopefully some of us can stand out.
Brilliant. And this season, we've had many PFA sessions and guest coaches coming into the programme and taking the boys. How do you feel that's benefited you and the other boys in their development?
They're all, of course, professionals and ex-professionals, so they have a lot of game experience and playing at different levels of football in England. So I think, for example, for an older kid like me, semi-pro would be a more realistic option than a professional team, hopefully professional someday. But so many of the players who come in are semi-pro, so we talk to them about how they made it and how they stay at that level or try to improve. So I think talking to them has helped us a lot. Also they're doing their level 3 qualification, so they've got a lot of game knowledge. So they do drills with us, or it's an assessment for them, but we still learn a lot out of it by doing the drills, and so yeah, it's going pretty well, PFA.
Sada, you're one of our senior players, as we've seen here, and one of the team captains. How do you feel you've been able to pass on your experience from last year and the start of this year into the younger and the new players that have come into?
We've got a different age group, so I think being here for 2 years has given me a lot of experience about how to, because back home it wasn't this physical, and the quality of the game is way higher here. So I think being an older student, I've learned a lot, and while playing, hopefully the younger kids are looking at us and trying to learn things of how to be on the pitch, the attitude on the pitch and outside. So I think that way it's helped, where for the younger kids it's easier for them to fit in when they come in, because all of us have been here for so long, so we know how it is like to be a new kid. So I think that's helped the younger kids improve. So yeah.
And we talk a lot about the football and how you develop it on the pitch and the academics in the classroom, which you're doing well with. What about as an experience, you being away from home for the past 2 years and living here in Manchester and overseas? How's that benefited you? How's that affected you?
I think back home, like, I've never like lived too far away from my parents till I pretty much came here. So always my parents have been around, but now I live in like a student residence, so I had to take care of myself. It was tough in the start, like getting used to the place and everything, but now it's like I have to do my own cooking, I have to do my own laundry, so and I have to know when to come in and when not to stay out late. It's my choice, so it's like you become more independent, I guess, and that's helped me be for myself or take care of myself. Before I used to depend a lot on my parents, but I think now I can take care of myself since I've started coming here and living alone. So yeah, I think that's helped a lot, and the experience has been really good for the 2 years.
And over the past 2 years, specifically this year, what's been your highlight of the programme?
Highlight of the program, I guess, especially for the second year, I think being made the captain was a huge responsibility, and I don't know if I've yet lived up to that, but I'm hoping by the end of the year I can still live up to so I think that was the highlight, where coming back with so much responsibility has helped me in certain ways. So yeah.
Brilliant. Well, all the best for the rest of the course, and we'll catch up with you then.
My name is Stefan Kalbo. I'm from Sierra Leone, and I'm 17 years old.
Okay, excellent. And Stefan, you joined us a little bit late on the programme, so you were playing catch up with your academics and the football. How's things going for you now?
Well, like in the first 2 weeks, it was like really hard for me to catch up and understand the new stuff, but 2 months later, it was getting easier, and yeah, I've been able to catch up with stuff in school and on the pitch.
And how are you finding that BTEC course? Because you're doing quite an accelerated programme really to catch up with the boys. Are you finding that's useful for you on the pitch as well?
Yeah, I'm finding it quite interesting, and it's helped me a lot, like lifestyle wise and also on the pitch, to help me become a better player.
On the pitch then, if we talk about you on the pitch, I hear you've been working very hard on the pitch, and in actual fact last month the coaches put you forward as the player of the month. How do you feel it's going? What are you enjoying on the pitch?
I enjoy everything. I was quite surprised to win player of the month because I just joined, but this just shows how I've worked for these few months, and I'm quite happy with where I'm going so far.
And what are your future plans following the course?
Well, hopefully to become a professional football player, but if that doesn't happen, I might want to do coaching in college and get the license and be a coach in the future.
So you're finding that the whole course is helping you towards that goal. Obviously we've got the UK football trials coming up next week. How have you been preparing for that?
Well, been more concentrating on that day, hoping I'll do my best. Not any injuries coming up this week, so hope I'll be good and well for that day.
And as you said there, with future plans, that you want to be a professional footballer. If not, you want to look at the coaching side of things and further your education. Is the whole package helping you with that understanding, coaching and?
Yep, it's helped me a lot, because with the PFA sessions, it's really helped me a lot to how to achieve that goal in the future.
And what's been your highlight so far since you've been here in Manchester? Your favourite part of it?
I like the PFA sessions. They really helped me a lot, and I've really learned both as a player and a person, on and off the pitch.
And what's the difference of football here in the UK to back home in Sierra Leone?
There's a very, very big difference. Like in Sierra Leone, I didn't actually play. I stopped playing for like 7 years. Yeah. So then I went to Ethiopia and started playing for my school team. So I wanted to become a player, and I came here. There's a really big difference. The pitches, the facilities. Yeah, it's a really big difference. And I think here, like, I'll be able to achieve my goal.
Okay, Michael. Welcome to Manchester.
Thank you very much, Mick.
It's your first, literally your first few hours here in Manchester.
Yeah.
Is this the first time that you've been to Manchester?
No, second time actually.
Oh, so what did you do last time you were in Manchester?
We went on tour to Old Trafford.
All right.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
We stayed with some friends here. Yeah.
Good. So, do you know a lot about Manchester football in the area?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff. Now, you've obviously been following the programme for quite a while. You've been talking with myself and the guys at the office about coming on the programme.
Yeah.
What was it that attracted you to the programme?
Well, I'm an aspiring footballer and I want to be a footballer, and they said you've got trials.
Mm-hmm.
So it's obviously the trials. I really want the trials and experience and everything. It's just, that's it.
Superb. So, you'll be looking at going on the UK football trials on Monday with the boys.
Yeah.
What type of things are you looking forward to doing this week to prepare for the trials with the coaches?
I'll be working hard and everything, doing what's expected of me, and I'll prepare myself.
And what are you looking forward to overall in the month that you're here with us?
To gain experience and to be a better footballer in my all-round game, and pretty much, and to get scouted.
Excellent. Now you're from Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Do you play back home?
Yeah, I do. I play for this youth academy, and I represent my school every time there's a tournament.
And what do you think the difference in the football from back home in Ethiopia to here in the UK might be? What you've seen?
Yeah, everything here it's physical and fast paced. Everything's better here, harder. Yeah, so I really want to gain that experience. Yeah, good.
Super. Well, good luck on the programme, and we will catch up with you towards the end of your stay with us to see how it's been.
Yeah.
And all the very best in the UK football trials.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right, Michael.
Thanks, mate.
So just some of the lads there, and that's great to hear how they're doing. And we'll catch up with them later on in the season to see how they've progressed. Well, it has been a really action-packed programme so far, with lots of sessions from the PFA, guest coaches coming in, some high-profile players, some trips to clubs, lots of opportunities and lots of hard work in the classroom as well. So take a look at just some of the highlights so far this season. So that's all folks for now. Do keep up to date with what the boys are doing on our YouTube channel, Facebook and Twitter accounts, and on the website www.edukickengland.co.uk. Or if you want to join us here in Manchester, contact us now on the email shown on screen. And I'll be back very soon to update you further on the programme. Have a great week.